You've heard me say it 100 times. We're the only country in the world that goes into a crisis, and when we come out of it, we're stronger than before we went in it. That's by building back better. We're going to build back better. We have to. We must. We will. Because that's who we are. That's what America is. On Labor Day, we honor the dignity of the American worker. And every day we remember that America wasn't built by Wall Street. They're not all bad folks on Wall Street. I'm not suggesting that. But they didn't build America. It was built by the middle class. And unions built the middle class. You gave workers a voice. All the way back from my great-grandfather Blewett, who was a mining engineer. Back to the days of the Molly Maguires and all the way and folks were treated in Northeast Pennsylvania in the coal mines. He gave people a voice. Molly Maguires, they were a little tougher. He gave them a hard time. He ended up on the doorstep in a bag. But, think about it. What are the basic things? My dad used to say, we just ought to give people ability to just be able to take a deep breath, have a little bit of breathing room. And what are those things? Well, healthcare, a pension, God willing, higher wages in a safer workplace, and protections against discrimination and harassment. That's not asking too much. We've fundamentally transformed how we live and how we work in this country. The reason we have is because of the victories won by labor. I'm going to be a bit repetitive. The 8-hour day, the weekend, time and a half for overtime, safety standards, sick days, victories for all of us. Because I might add, I notice when you all do that, everybody benefits. Whether they belong to a union or not. Whether they belong to a union or not. When unions win, workers across the board win. That's a fact. Families win, community wins, America wins, we grow. And despite this, workers have been getting cut out of the deal for too long a time. From 1948, after the war, to 1979, productivity in America increased by more than 100%, while the pay for American workers grew by nearly 100%. And then along came 1979 and everything began to change. Productivity in the country has grown almost 4 times faster than pay since 1979. That means the workers have been given much more to their employers' bottom lines than they've gotten back in their paychecks.